Hi, good morning. My name is Maya Galeas, and I'm the Human Resources Director here at the Pueblo Chieftain. And we are here this morning to talk about the Pueblo Chieftain Job Fair that'll be taking place this Monday. So to help us out this morning and talk a little bit more about job fair do's and don'ts, and to get everybody prepared to attend the job fair on Monday, we have Mark Valdez, who is joining us from the Pueblo Workforce Center. And he is going to chat with us a little bit and talk to us about what a successful job fair visit looks like. So Mark, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're really happy to have you here.
Good morning, Maya. Thank you for having me. I'm enjoying this.
Sure. Okay, so to get started, let's talk a little bit about what a prospective job fair attendee can expect, or what they can do to prepare in advance when they're getting ready to attend a job fair.
What a great question, Maya. You know, as people look forward to looking to the next job fair, what you want to think about is who is going to be there besides you. Get a list, and I think we're going to probably tell you who the folks are that are coming. But prep for the company, do some research, find out what type of jobs are there, see what kind of their application process. Just learn a little bit about the company, so you'll go in well prepared to ask them pertinent questions about their company to show that you took a little bit of extra time. Do your homework.
And Mark, I have to echo that. I think that that's fantastic advice. You know, as a recruiter or someone who's responsible for hiring, I think someone that comes in and is prepared and knows a little bit about the company is just really going to stand out in terms of the selection process. And what I think people also should understand is that the interview process really is a two-way street. So it's not just employers asking you questions. If you can come in and be prepared with questions for that employer, it just shows a level of enthusiasm that really makes you stand out as a job seeker.
Magic words. You're getting a chance to actually speak to an employer. Smile. Relax. Think about your words. Listen to the questions. Prepare some responses to typical interview questions. What did you like about your last job? What is the most challenging thing you find as a recruiter in filling your positions? You create that human interaction involvement that says, hey, I might want to hire this person. They have an idea what's going on here today. So the interview is smile, listen, thank them, shake a hand. It's all part of the communication process.
Exactly, Mark. That's great information. Thank you so much. So now that someone has done their research, they're pretty familiar with who's going to be at the job fair and what to expect. Now it's the morning of the job fair. They're getting ready. What should they be doing at this point now to prepare? Should they get there early? What type of attire should they plan to wear? What else should they do to make sure that they get to this job fair and they're ready to roll?
I mentioned preparing for the job fair. I didn't tell you part of your other homework. Bring a resume that speaks to your pertinent skills for jobs that you would like to continue, a list of skills. It should be like a single page that I can hand to somebody. It's been proofed, it's corrected. It says that I'm going to probably read it later, but something on that page needs to be brought to my attention. So my little bit of homework. I have an ample supply. If I know there's 50 employers there, I'm going to bring at least 50. I can do copying just about any place. I can even bring electronic copy, email, that kind of stuff. But more importantly, I walk to the job fair, I want to scope out the room. I want to see, are there big lines here or there? I want to see that, is everybody rushing to this employer? So maybe I'm going to plan my strategy and move to those spots where there's a little bit less crowd. And obviously, it's in a company which I would be interested, so I have to prepare that. Sure. And then if there is that side company that I'm maybe not interested in, I might just want to just network them and kind of walk through them. They talk to other companies, the companies they're talking to each other, and my name might get shared, and they'll say, well, hey, they didn't talk to me, but. So you want to be friendly. You want to smile. You want to scope out your surroundings. You want to be courteous of other person's times. When you're standing in line, you're waiting, you're kind of eavesdropping politely, and don't ask the same question that was just asked to the person in front of you. And my personal favorite is, employers love to give away freebies. They're fun stuff. They're company logos. Take one. Don't make it at the total focus of your visit there. And if you do have children or loved ones, that's a great thing to have. You don't need to say, I'm taking this home for my kids. You've just told them information they don't need to have at this point. So you kind of do a lot of things at once. But enjoy, smile, be enthusiastic.
Definitely. Take a pin or two, don't take 10 of them, right? Okay. Okay, in terms of attire, I think everybody gets a little nervous when it comes to preparing for an interview or a job fair. What do I wear? How dressy do I need to be? I want to look professional, but also approachable. So what would you suggest in terms of solid job fair attire?
We asked that question before, thank you. And the best part is I like to think of it as it's your uniform of the day. When a football player goes to play, he puts on his game face, he puts on his uniform. We don't get that luxury of the NFL. We get to put on our go-to-work clothes. For the men, casual business attire. I'm wearing a solid color shirt, kind of a patterned tie, dark pants. For the most part, I can apply for any job in the world at a job fair. For ladies, business casual, kind of what Maya's wearing today. You want to take the effect of your dress out of the interview and focus on what's coming out of your mouth and what's on your resume. It's the interaction part. But most of all, be comfortable. If my tie doesn't fit and I'm pulling at this, it's going to be noticed. If I'm doing this kind of stuff, so you got to be comfortable. Pick those clothes out, have them prepared early so that you're not scrambling for a white shirt the day of the event.
Great advice. I think, the idea is that to show up and look like you are supposed to be there, like you intended to be there, like you took the time out to prepare to be there. So it doesn't matter if you don't have a fancy suit or a fancy dress. Just take the time out in the morning to be presentable, feel good about yourself, be confident, and, smile and let your personality do the work. Wear the clothes, don't let the clothes wear you, right?
Very well stated.
Awesome. Okay, so is there any other advice that you would give to fair attendees in terms of, navigating the job fair, moving around, anything else that people should be prepared for in terms of what to do once they're there meeting with these companies?
Good point. I think that I'm at a job fair. I'm not just there by myself. I'm not just there for some companies. I'm there with other job seekers. So I'm going to talk to people. I'm going to do networking. I'm going to say, hey, did you go to that other booth over there? What do they do? What are they looking for? What kind of freebies do they have? Just kidding. For the most part, you're trying to network because you're in the same atmosphere. You're in the same circle of people possibly like yourself. You're looking for a career change. You're looking for a new job. So you're all in the same. You're kind of competition, but at least you're comrades in arms as well. So be positive. Do a little networking. You're networking with everybody there. You might not know that that person at the booth is the CEO of that company. So you got to prepare and you got to listen. And you got to interact, and you got to be ready to show your best.
I think that's a great point, Mark. Interaction is really key at these job fairs, whether it's with the employers or with other attendees. Get out there and talk to people, ask questions, be comfortable, be yourself. There's really nothing to be nervous about. These employers are there because they want to meet you, because they're looking for people like you. And so don't be afraid to walk up and talk to someone and ask questions. They wouldn't be there if they didn't want to meet you and talk to you. So
Very true, very true.
You take that, take the opportunity, use it to your advantage, talk to other fair attendees. You never know what type of information they may have, or they may have insight into other jobs that are open, or hey, they may have already talked to a certain employer and have some information. So definitely get out there, talk to people, smile, be friendly, use this opportunity to your advantage. Okay, so now the job fair is over, it's 2 o'clock, I'm going home, maybe I met with an employer that I'm really interested in working for. I feel like I've made a great connection with the people that were there at the booth. What do I need to do from there? How should I follow up with these employers moving forward and make sure that they don't forget about me as soon as this job fair is over?
Excellent question. You've done 3/4 of your job search now. You've identified some companies, you've done your 30-second, 40-second personal commercial with your resume. Now it's time to follow up. If they've given you a website or said email me your resume or stop by next Thursday, you get to make your notes, follow up, do what you say you're going to do. And I think a good personal touch is to add some type of handwritten, legible thank you note. Dear Mr. Smith, thank you much for your time at the job fair. I really enjoyed speaking with you about fill in the blank, and put a stamp on it, send it in the mail. That might get more rewards than you will think, because everybody's so many times we're just so electronic. You've done something that's just a little bit different out of the ordinary. Mm-hmm. Grade yourself. Did I talk to all the companies? Did I go back? Can I do some more research? But just kind of put your notes together, do your homework, do your completion homework, do your wrap up, put it to bed. And with any kind of luck, you won't be doing this very often, because you won't be going to a job fair. You'll be working.
Yeah, we're going to get a job. Okay, so, and I think something that's really important to mention here is, and I know you and I can both attest to this, is that I think the job search nowadays is so electronic. People go online to complete applications, or they're sending in resumes via email. It's really not very often that job seekers have an opportunity to interact directly with these companies that they're applying for, or that they can put their face to their name right up front. So to be able to take advantage of a job fair like this with so many prominent businesses from the community, and be able to come out and say, hi, you know, I'm Maya Galez, I would love to work for your company, is just really something that people should be excited to take advantage of. And so I'm so excited that we're doing this and giving the community an opportunity to come out and meet these businesses.
It's a great program. It's a great start. I would also mention that Pueblo Workforce Center, we do this 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, at 212 West 3rd Street. We are a state-operated workforce center to help employers and job seekers make that connection. We have the online information. We have the job listing. We are partnering with the current list of employers who are going to be at the job fair, and we do this all the time. And don't just think that, oh, we're that special population. Yeah, I have a special population. It's for people who want to look for a work, people who are looking for a new career. We work with so many companies in the community that the list is practically endless. But there's a lot of assessments that go on. There's some tools that we can offer job seekers. We offer workshops. So come and check us out. We're also going to be in partnership with the job fair on Monday. Thanks, Maya.
Thank you, Mark. That's great information. I hope people take advantage of what you guys do in the community, and that's fantastic.
Thanks again.
Sure. So I just want to real quickly mention some of the businesses that are going to be present at the job fair on Monday. Of course, we've got the Pueblo Chieftain and the Pueblo Workforce Center. We also have Centura, Critical Path Metalworks, GCS, Blazer Electric, Abrexis, ABC Home Healthcare, Bruce McCandless Veterans Community, Living Center, Visiting Angels, First Student, Argus, Convergys, H&R Block, Pueblo Department of Social Services, PCAPP, and Roselawn. And if there are any other businesses out there that are watching this right now and think, oh my goodness, how did I miss the opportunity to get involved in this job fair? It's not too late. You can visit chieftain.com for more information, or give us a call at 542-0000, and we'd be happy to give you some more information on how to get involved with this job fair. So thank you so much, Mark Valdez from the Pueblo Workforce Center. It was great to meet you.
My pleasure, ma'am, as well.
We appreciate all the information, and thank you guys for watching, and we hope to see you on Monday.